Hello everyone, I'm Yazan Ibrahim, or as some of you might know me, Yazan Abu Ghosh. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating and essential topic from Chapter 4, Part A, Information Systems Operations, 4.6, Data Governance. Let's begin. In the evolving digital landscape, where data is becoming one of the most critical assets, understanding its management creates a foundation for successful innovation, decision-making, and compliance. Let's dive into the world of data governance and data management, essential pillars for modern enterprises, and bring this complex subject to life. The essence of data governance, the guiding framework. Imagine an intricate ecosystem where pieces of information, like busy bees, work tirelessly across organizations. Filtering through emails, spreadsheets, dashboards, and analytics platforms, this data buzzes around, driving decisions, supporting business goals, and ensuring processes thrive smoothly. But left unmanaged, this ecosystem risks falling into chaos, a hive where data is unreliable, inaccessible, or even harmful if misused. That's where data governance serves as the beekeeper, bringing order, reliability, and purpose to this buzzing flow of information. At its core, data governance is about ensuring decisions surrounding data are made thoughtfully and consistently, balancing the needs and goals of various stakeholders. Picture a round table where an enterprise's executives, IT professionals, data analysts, and even legal and compliance officers collaborate to ask, what do we need data for? How do we prioritize our resources to acquire and manage this data? And most importantly, how do we ensure our data is accurate, secure, and readily available when needed? Through this practice, a clear direction is set, priorities and policies are defined, and performance is monitored to ensure objectives are met. Governance, however, is not just about setting rules. It's about enabling trust, ensuring everyone in the organization can rely on data's integrity, confidentiality, and availability. Elevating trust through governance. Think about your data as the storytelling foundation of an organization. Without rigorous data governance, the story might be incomplete, or worse, misleading. It's not just about storing information. It's about controlling its flow, safeguarding its accuracy, and ensuring it fuels decisions that align with long-term strategic goals. Whether it's ensuring IT systems operate in compliance with policies or defining how data should be classified and accessed, governance creates the critical blueprint. It's the intersection where people, policies, tools, and expectations meet to orchestrate the lifecycle of information. The mechanism of data management bringing structure and strategy. But bringing order to the chaos doesn't happen with governance alone. Imagine building a sprawling library with thousands of books, your growing data assets. Without librarians to catalog and organize the shelves, users struggle to find what they need, and the system deteriorates into clutter. Data management steps in as the librarian, creating and maintaining the structure needed to optimize the value of every piece of information within reach. Defined by the Data Management Body of Knowledge, DMBOK, data management involves planning, acquiring, controlling, and ultimately enhancing data as a critical business resource. Think of it as the operational engine that powers good data governance, keeping information accurate, accessible, and actionable. The role of quality, the cornerstone of decision making. At the heart of any data management strategy lies one crucial question. How good is the data? Quality is the linchpin. It's not enough for data to simply exist. It must be reliable, relevant, and secure. Picture three pillars holding up a sturdy bridge. 1. Intrinsic quality. Is the data accurate and complete? 2. Contextual quality. Is it relevant and timely within a specific business context? 3. Security and accessibility. Can the right people access it securely and efficiently when needed? When these dimensions are optimized, data goes from being a static asset to a dynamic resource that drives results, creating a world where insight, not error, informs crucial decisions. The life cycle of data, turning raw information into strategic assets. To manage data effectively, it helps to imagine its life cycle as a journey, a series of interconnected stages through which information gains purpose and value. Enterprises must align each stage to their processes, ensuring the data evolves into a true strategic asset. These stages bring clarity to how data is conceived, developed, used, refined, and retired. 1. Plan. Every journey begins with a blueprint. In the planning stage, businesses identify what kinds of information they need, where it fits into their ecosystem, and how much value it holds. It's at this stage that organizations classify and prioritize data. For instance, some information, like customer financials or confidential trade secrets, is critical and needs robust oversight, while other data can be deprioritized without risking business goals. 2. Design. Once priorities are clear, the design phase comes into play. This is where the structure of data is built, aligning techniques for collection, organization, access, and storage. Think of it as drafting architectural plans for a skyscraper, creating blueprints for data definitions, setting collection standards, and deciding on metadata requirements. This stage prepares the foundation for systems that will not just store data, but make it practical and functional. 3. Build, acquire. Here's where action begins. Whether creating data internally, acquiring it externally, or uploading external systems into your architecture, the build acquire phase sets the wheels in motion. It's like acquiring the thousands of books needed to fill a library, ensuring that what you gather aligns with the designs defined earlier. 4. Use operate where the magic happens. Once your systems are stacked with useful information, the phases of operation become critical. Store, like shelving books, data is securely stored across databases, warehouses, or hard copy archives where users can access it. Share. This unlocks data's potential as it's distributed to stakeholders who transform it into actionable knowledge. Use. Finally, data meets its purpose, informing decisions, running automations, or analyzing opportunities. For example, a financial institution leverages updated market data to calculate credit, while an e-commerce platform uses stored customer purchase information to predict trends. 5. Monitor. The journey doesn't end at use. To ensure data remains valuable in the long term, regular quality checks are critical. Outdated, duplicate, or incomplete data erodes an organization's performance. This phase calls for actions like data cleansing, enhancement, and monitoring, ensuring the information stays precise and aligned with business goals. 6. Dispose. Then, there are moments when information outlives its usefulness. The disposal process ensures data is archived, destroyed, or retained appropriately in compliance with organizational policies. For example, customer personal data might need deletion under regulations like GDPR after a certain retention period expires. The importance of data auditing, aligning processes with purpose. The value of data is only as good as its alignment with strategic goals. That's why IS auditors, like watchful guardians, play an essential role in maintaining data's integrity and purpose. They evaluate whether the systems meet required standards, ask whether retention policies are followed, and ensure that data configurations march in step with organizational objectives. Why it all matters. Data governance and management are more than just buzzwords in a corporate vocabulary. They are the building blocks of trust, innovation, and operational excellence in the modern enterprise. As organizations navigate global competition, dynamic cloud environments, and mounting regulatory pressures, having this structured data ecosystem ensures they're not just reacting, but thriving with agility, clarity, and accountability. By integrating governance structures, operational strategies, and audit practices, businesses reinforce their ability to harness the power of their data, turning raw inputs into actionable insights and ultimately an unstoppable competitive advantage. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning. Stay curious, and we'll see you next video.